Hello, everybody. This is a News 8 special report, 11 o'clock on a Wednesday. This is a live look at a mess on the highway in Westport. It is moving a little tiny bit, which is way better than it was not too long ago. We're getting walloped with this winter storm. Highways at a standstill, almost. Moving slow there at exit 18. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kristen Casado.
And I'm Chris Velarde. The snow is still falling in some spots around the state. The plows are certainly still going this morning. The snowstorm has closed schools, it's shut down businesses, and the governor is telling non-essential state employees on the day shift to stay home. Connecticut State Police responded to about 500 spinouts. There were fender benders and stranded vehicles as well. Just 4 minor injuries reported. That's the good news. Let's check in with Gil and Teresa, get an update on where things stand now at this hour. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, good morning. It's been a long morning tracking this storm, and really it's the heavier bands that just don't want to move all that quickly out there. Just got a note from a mail carrier down in Orange where it kind of just stopped, it let up, and now it's kicking back in. And we talked about those nuisance kind of on and off snow showers going into the afternoon. Sure, that's fine. Believe it or not, Greenwich right now with blue sky down there, extreme southwestern Connecticut. Many of you tuned in. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for sending snow reports. Your pictures are amazing. We have probably thousands of them now, and thank you so much for sending in all of the information through our different sources, including our News 8 app. But here's the deal. Many of you still under the influence of very heavy snow. That's the loop we're showing you on the radar screen here. I want to kind of switch it up and show you another radar. And this one here, you have to look for the dark blue areas. Those indicate some of the heavier snow zones happening right now. So Bethany, a little band here that just kind of came out of nowhere. It's picking back up for you. We talked about Orange down through West Haven. It will pick up very shortly. A little heavier in North Haven, 91 through Yalesville, Meriden. 691, a mess with heavy snow rates now. Southington, Plantsville, up through Bristol, so sections of Route 6 even over into Farmington. And that kind of goes all the way up through Collinsville. Another area of intense snow rates over in eastern parts of the state, even around the romantic Willimantic area, the snow is picking back up. Plainfield, some bands there along 395, very limited visibility. Any connection from Hartford over to the 395 corridor, Route 6, 44, Route 2 down in Norwich, intense snow bands here, and that extends all the way down to the shoreline, right around Mystic and Stonington now. And we know some of you folks had rain earlier this morning. As a matter of fact, a lot of people emailing in saying, look, my car is encased in ice, and that's the case with our camera right here. We have a layer of ice on here, just to show you, and also some intense snow coming down at the same time there in southeastern Connecticut. So let's kind of get you some points here to make over the next few hours. The intense snow bands in central and eastern Connecticut may have enough energy or life in them to linger through about 1 o'clock this afternoon. After that, I think it's going to be the on and off stuff where it kind of lets up and then it picks back up, and you may get an additional inch or two into the evening this evening. If you work second shift, let's say those of you that start at 4 p.m. and go through midnight, you too could still have some problems later on today from the lingering snow, the cleanup, and some of these snow showers moving through. We still expect the wind to increase through the day today. That's going to cause the drifting and blowing around as well. And also, wind chill is a concern, with the wind chill down in the teens for much of the state. Currently, East Haven feeling like 17, 13 Franklin, 17 Goshen, 18 Putnam, 16 Groton, and Easton feeling like 13. So make sure you are bundled up if you're going to attempt to clean some of this snow away, if you're going to get out there and take some photos, and also make sure all the kids are bundled up if they want to get out there and try to do a little sledding in this deep snow. It might be a little tough at first, but again, we're looking now with some of these reports coming in. We're pretty certain that we're guaranteeing many places 20 inches or more, and I'm still out there looking for that 30-inch total. I think it's very possible, especially up around Staffordville, Hazardville, Stafford Springs, where they have 20 inches now, and more snow still falling in that area. It will be intense for a good time into the 1 o'clock time frame for eastern Connecticut, especially along that 395 corridor. Quick preview here, the 8-day forecast. The other story behind this storm, it's going to pull down some Arctic air. We're talking single numbers Thursday night, Friday night into Saturday morning, and then maybe some snow Saturday night. But again, Southbury 24 inches, Manchester 21, Brooklyn 15, Brookfield 21.5, and so far, Teresa, the biggest one is 27 in Newtown, even New Haven at 14 inches. I'm going to update these numbers for the 12 o'clock news coming up right at 12 sharp.
Which will be on for an hour.
Yeah, we're going to be on it for an hour. That's a good point.
So
we kind of knocked a little style out of the way for the snow here today.
Okay. We understand.
Yeah, team coverage.
Take a look at the roadways behind me. We thought the situation was improving. I-95 at exit 18 in the Westport area. They started to crawl a little bit. However, this is the root of the problem, so a couple cars getting by. This has to start moving again for those residual delays to clear, but again, not moving anywhere quickly at all. This is in the Fairfield area. It looks like a plow might be trying to remedy the situation, but still, parking lot here. Here's another alert. Cheshire, Southington, 691 eastbound. All lanes are closed there between exits 3 and 4 because of a jackknife tractor trailer. Also, Route 2 eastbound between exits 13 and 16. That's shut down because of a tractor trailer.
And that's where the heavy, heavy snow is happening now in that Route 2 corridor.
Yes, also some heavy snow falling here in East Hartford, and then we'll take you to Norwich along 395, where this is absolutely not a pleasant ride whatsoever. But, of course, we have you covered on the roadways. And Dr. Mel, actually, is still out on his weather deck, Gil.
Yeah, let's get an update from Dr. Mel. We've been talking about this storm all week. And, Dr. Mel, you noticing any change with the wind out there right now?
You know what? I hate to admit it, but it's actually pleasant out here. I wouldn't say it's like Florida, but I'll tell you, compared to what it was a few hours ago, it is really nice. It's a very nice late morning. The winds aren't particularly strong. They're about 10 to 15 out of the northeast, and the snow has tapered off quite a bit. We do have some snow flurries, but that's about the extent of it. And we even had a little sunshine that came out that got all the seabirds all excited, and they were singing. So really, it's turning out to be not bad for late this morning. But I'll tell you, what a storm system we had. And, you know, combined with everything else this season, it's amazing. Mentioned before, over 40 inches of snow has fallen in so many locations, places near the shoreline like New Canaan in southwestern Connecticut. Even New Haven has picked up 34 inches of snow total for the season. You know, the normal along the shoreline is 20 inches. That's it. And we've practically doubled it, and it's only the first part of January. So, everybody, stay tuned.
Exactly. Hold on to your seats. Thanks, Dr. Mel.
Dr. Mel says it's pleasant now, but he thought it was awesome when it was coming down really hard, too. So that's just Dr.
Matter of
Mel's
perspective.